Hello everybody, welcome to a new Legacy video. Playing once again Blue-Black Scam, which is the Legacy deck I'll plan on playing up for seasons. I'll release this video in the later days, but I believe this to be the best deck in Legacy. I already released a bunch of videos on my channel about this deck, so if you plan on building this deck or you have built this deck, you might want to know more about this. So this list is getting very popular lately. No Death Shadow, just Dimir good cards. Some lists are playing only 2 Daze, some lists are playing Minor Misstep, Doughty Voidwalker in the sideboard. Obviously I've considered all these options, but they still remain on my list, which has worked very well for me. I've had to go for the throat in the sideboard. I used to play the third Sheoldred Edict and the first Dismember in its place. I think like the situations when your removal spell doesn't kill a Murktide Regent or a Troll are too high that I just want to always be able to have the proper removal spell for the mirror match. So yeah, let's go for a Legacy League. In what matchups do you board in your removal spells? The blue matchups. That Shadow Grex's mirror match. Jumbo Banana, thank you for the subscription. If you're having a good day. Let me check if my Channel Fireball on free Channel Fireball not free article on Channel Fireball came out, as I made it last week. It's definitely gonna be out 100% by the time I post this video. It didn't yet, but you have a burn article that other people were asking about, so I guess I can post that one. Okay, let's go. On the play for the first round. The Zend is not very good, but I feel like it's still a keep. And I'll go turn 1 Grief. I have 2. Sorry, I have 3. So it's a 2 for 1. But if we play against an unfair deck, then I want to know. It is an unfair deck. I think I want to discard Exhume. Yeah, no, we're going to ram it turn 1, maybe. I had a Daze, but like, if they drew a Lotus Spectral, I would have died, you know? Daze wouldn't have worked. Or even if they drew a Reanimate, I would have died. Reanimator won the Mox, was my deck of the weekend. They unmask on me. Pitching Archon. Dismember is better against Painter. Yeah, Dismember was good if they go like Magus of the Moon turn 1 and you're on the draw. But I think that scenario isn't very common. Oh, yeah, I guess go for the throat, you just don't bring it in against Painter. I discarded Orc, which makes sense. It's like my only proactive card. That honestly was the reason for me to not bring in, to not discard the Unmask. And not play Underground Sea. Mostly because I have Mystic Sanctuary in my deck. So if I can't... Whoa, they drew Entomb, okay. Just, yeah, for that reason. Like if I draw, I don't know, Sauron's Ransom, whatever. Like having islands in play is good. Alright, they entombed the Grizzlebrand. Now I'm dead if they top deck a reanimation spell. Hopefully they don't. Reanimate? I'd love to draw a reanimate and just get a Grizzlebrand and win the game. Might be Faithless Looting. Faith Animate dead. Okay. Maybe combo is more prevalent online in real life, but I just did not register less than 4 days. Draw. I'll play Borrower end of turn. Start attacking. Alright, never mind. They got their Grizzlebrand. Actually, look at what I do. Haha, that's funny. I can bounce the... I think this is actually interesting. So take a screenshot. Do this. Maybe people don't know. This could be a good learning experience for somebody. So yeah, we can bounce the Animate Dead. The Grizzlybird does not come into play. And then I can top deck a land and grief the Animate Dead. Or even just draw Reanimate myself. Or a cantrip. Play plenty of those. And I think I'll lose now, but it's okay. I'll keep on playing. Even a black card was fine. Yeah, blue non-cantrip is really just the worst case scenario. Welcome everyone to a new Legacy video. Salseo, welcome with 81. Have a raid? How's it going? We are facing a Grizzlebrand, so not so good. I think I'm actually scooping it up. Next row was a Sauron's Ransom, so I could have just evoked the grief. Alright, GG. And that's Borrower. It was nice, yeah. We bounced the thing. It was nice. Okay. Hydroblast. It's probably good, yeah. Uh, um. I think I'll cut Orcish Bowmaster. I don't think I want to cut Fatal Push. I think I got one more Wasteland. Yeah, I think I got Swamp. I think I got one more Wasteland. How many Wasteland do I want to cut? I think 14 lands is minimum I can't register. I can't register less than 14 lands. Palantír is for the grindy matchups. Okay. We have a Dream here. We can discard a bomb and reanimate it immediately. Let's see if it comes together. Fatal Push. They have Dolphy and Orc plus sideboard. Alright. What's better to reanimate? Archon or Grizzlebrand? It's probably Archon better to reanimate. Really find out a grief. Yeah, that also. Maybe it was true. Okay. Reanimate. I'll daze it. Okay. Yeah, not much to do, I think. This is a proper sideboarding. Let's go for game 3. The problem of Orcish Bowmaster is that I think it's the opponent is never gonna play into it, and like you just have to cut other cards, and I don't think like this is a fast clock enough. I like to have removals. Like you saw Dothy Woodwalker there. All right, that's a keep for me. was the problem with sideboarding, right? You just be like, oh, that card is not that bad in the matchup. Yeah, but like the ones in the main deck aren't that bad either. And I would even love more copies of Hydroblast or maybe some Wasteland, some more removal spells. I put them all to 5 and reveal Chancellor. Okay, I guess we can have 6 then. They go Badlands, they go Looting, they discard Chancellor, and they reanimate it. That's powerful. Was a very good that was a very good mulligan from my opponent to 5. Now we have removal spell for Chancellor. It's just that we have to get lands for that first. So remember that the first spell is gonna be Chancellored. So whatever I play is gonna just be thrown in the garbage. Is that gonna be Grief? I think it's okay to go like Grief. Then turn 2 Ponder. Hopefully turn 3. Hopefully, okay, yeah, I think that's fine. I'll just pass. Next turn I go Grief, don't counter it. And then I can go 2 mana Ponder. Yeah. And I'll cycle the control. I mean, if they have exactly Reanimate, then it's bad. But I can also draw... I don't know. Reanimate. I guess that would be bad. Anyway, draw. Murktide. Ooh, can this get bigger than the troll? I guess it can. Anyway, as I said, we have to throw a Grief away. Because otherwise I can't play Ponder. Or it would cost 2. Just have to throw a Grief away here. And then I have to go land Ponder. Let's see if I find Sheoldred Edict. I don't. I find a lot of cantrips though. Hmm. I'll shuffle. Maybe next time I can consider reanimating you. Sorry, griefing you. Okay, they go grief, pitching Archon. Yeah, for example, if they had the Archon in hand, they could have gone grief. We'll see. They grief the Murktide away, which was my plan at the moment. And attack me down to 9. Draw. Reanimate again, unfortunately that doesn't do anything, so I just have to go Ponder Shuffle. Sorry, Brainstorm Shuffle now. Yeah, I mean, basically over. Maybe I was supposed to go grief and pay first. The reanimates are just dead. Am I a mono outer? I think so. Yeah, I think the play maybe was just a grief. Now I think I want to cast grief this turn. I think I'll put back like these 2, and then I go grief. But yeah, let's see if they had a creature in hand. They could have won the game. I mean, I would have won the game if they had a creature in hand. Alright, they did it. Here go. Alright. Mono water now. Brazen Borrower, Sheoldred Edict. Or I die to Chancellor. Even Murktide, I guess. Alright, GG. In theory, is a good matchup. Practice. It's always Reanimator, you know? Round 2 on the play. Keep. I think I'll start with Grief, beat Sheoldred Edict, and then I'll go Ponder. Based on if I see Wasteland or not, I'm getting Island or Underground Sea. Yeah, what a hand. I think I'll discard Unmask, actually, right? If I discard that, they can't combo. Yeah, the Reanimator winning the Mox pushed pushed it even up further. Perfect. Is it perfect, actually? I mean, I guess I can go... I can go force your Reanimate, and then, yeah, I think that's good. I can go force your Reanimate, and then Reanimate my Grief. The Reanimator was not so popular on Magic Online for a while, and then I guess... Okay, go for a looting instead. Sure. Even better. I discard a creature, I'm reanimating it. It's gonna Graze the Brain? Ooh, damn it. Pass. Yeah, in paper you definitely have way less Reanimator deck than online. Attack. Draw 7. Reanimate your Sauron Sanity. Yeah, I think that's fun. Pass. Both discard our hand. Okay. Do, 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 do. Yeah, this is Legacy, and we got paired against back-to-back Reanimator. Lost the first one 2-1, and now we're up a game in game 1, which is usually the tougher game because post-cyber we bring in Surgical and Force. Josh Jebla, thank you and welcome. on your first month here. Alright, Descent is great. I don't have a protection for turn 1, but if they don't reanimate like a bomb, I can just bounce it or kill it. There goes Swamp Go. I'll go Grief Patrol. I can't reanimate, unfortunately, because I don't have a black source, but I can get it with the Troll. Let's see what I got. Huh. Take Entomb. Because I can't stop them from reanimating. I can take my Grief here. I think I don't. Okay, so the Badlands, Reanimate, and go. I wanna get a land. Yes. Also Brainstorm the response. Maybe that was okay. I'll have to take the borrower here. Maybe, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have taken the sea. I don't have that many lands, I only have 14. Oh, it took Reanimate. Okay. They have Badlands, Reanimate, and Dothian end. They can Reanimate the Troll too if they want. I will land go. If they go Dothy, I will I don't know what I'll do honestly if they go Dothy. I can probably bounce my own Grief. Problem is that they can also go Reanimate on Troll. I think just let them do things and then just go Brainstorm end of turn. We'll see. They have okay. Badlands. Attack me for 2, not moving. Not moving. Not moving. Then you want to reanimate my troll here, I think. Okay, then I can bounce the troll. Which was the play I wanted to make this turn anyway. Draw. Can go Brainstorm, Troll to shuffle. Murktide is not ideal. I guess I can kill the Dothy. Alright, I don't like Wasteland, that's for sure. What else do I don't like? Maybe a Brainstorm. If you want to cast a troll, is fine by me. I still believe in Murktide this game. I can like kill that, eventually play Murktide. Plus it's a blue pitch. Maybe, I don't know. It was close between Brainstorm and Murktide, I think. Now I shuffled my deck. Let's see if they attack or they just get troll with the Dothy. Alright, they just attack. Sure. That's so unfortunate I have to counter that. If I just got a swamp, I guess I wouldn't have played Brainstorm there. Yeah, I have to force. So I can go drown on Dothy, then I can go land shield. Yeah, I think I don't want to pitch Murktide. I think I don't want to pitch Murktide. I also don't want to shuffle away the land. Let's do this. Sorry to Murktide, I mean. Let's go force. And tap. Drown the Dothy, pass. Next time I have to fetch a swamp. I forgot about Magus. We'll remember that in the future. On top I have a Murktide Regent. Ain't or fetch him, that's weird. What do they have? Great. Unmask. So I can get Mystic Sanctuary. I get Mystic Sanctuary here if I want. And then I can just reanimate the Dothy. Yeah, it's probably good enough. Or I can just get drowned and keep it in the end. It's probably better. Yeah. So I just draw step drown and pass. Reanimate on Dothy wasn't that bad either, I guess. Okay. Sure. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Very good draws for me. Do I get Dothy or do I get Grief? I think I get Grief. Since I have Surge. Okay. Okay, do you have a land in hand, I'm assuming? Oh, you have a Geiselbrand. Mm-hmm. Maybe you should have put Faithless Looting in the graveyard then, and not Archon. Wooden Tomb. Arc. I think we're moving to 1-1. Sure. Unmate dead. Unmate, you are dead. GG. Buongiorno, Sancho. How do I find this blue-black version compared to Shadow? I played this deck a lot on stream. You can check it out. Played this deck 4 times in league, so 19-1. Although now we are 1-1. I also played against LSV on Channel Fireball, so you can find already, I believe, 2 leagues and 1 set of matches against LSV of me playing this deck. I am confident it's the best deck in Legacy, at least for me. I guess we can tweet something about this interaction that happened earlier. Brazen Borrower and Bounce Animate Dead with. I guess, yeah. I mean, this might be like intuitive for a lot of players, but I also like to schedule tweets. I also want to schedule this other tweet. Still finding opponent? Yeah, I mean, legacy queues are kind of dry. I mean, it's always been the case. And also in European morning, Americans are asleep, and Magic Online is mostly played by Americans, so that's the reason. The ideal tweet publish time it's my afternoon. It's usually when like at least Americans morning. Again, America is definitely the bulk of content. Usually do like 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 9 p.m., something like that. Maybe at night is better, but then I'm not able to respond. So, all right, fun opponent. You're not asleep, yeah, but you also will not be asleep when I publish that. So you're still in the target. Maybe it was a bad idea to play Legacy this morning. Let's go. Round number 3. This hand is kind of it's kind of like nothing goes on in this hand. That deck might be okay. I thought it was the Cascade deck. Yeah, let's just go Underground Sea Go. Crystal Vein. Chalice on 1. They must have drawn Ancient Doom, or maybe they just played around the Wasteland there. There's nothing going on my side. I just have lands. And I can't even draw up Brainstorm to save me. Hmm. That's scary as ever. That is scary as ever. Hope I can draw Wasteland. Alright, just puck it up. Alright, I'll puck it up. My hand was really weak. Should most likely been a mulligan. I was just waiting for my opponent for like 10 minutes and I just wanted to play. I guess it's not the ideal situations to play Magic in. Maybe Sheoldred Edict is bad. Oh, no, actually, counter it kills a Karn. Yeah, I think I'll side out once again. Orcish Bowmaster. Actually, Force of Negation is probably better than something else, like a swamp. $61. Keep. Keep. Let's go. Land go. Now we have answers for Saga, answers for Chalice. When it always firing off the worst land to Wasteland. Do the thing and pass. You go Brazen on the turn and then shuffle in upkeep. Okay. I think that brings me. If I did Daze, I'm happy to Daze that. I did. Do I want to shuffle these two? I think so. Do I want to shuffle in upkeep? I think so. Might draw another. Ooh, nice draw. I was actually looking for Force. Yeah, I think I'm happy with Null Rod as well. Lórien Revealed is because you can pitch it to Force, you can hardcast it late game. I like it. It's mostly for Force feel. I have a deck with 6 Forces. Having a Lórien Revealed is better than having a land sometimes. I say sometimes. Looks like they're making a token only to be able to get mana from the opal. Are they applying my throw? Drink Spear. The thing is that next turn I go land Null Rod. They make a tokens, I go dress down. I really don't think I care. Like, I don't want to pitch Brazen Borrower. It's mostly like I'm okay if they make me lose the Force, basically. Null Rod stops Opal, Mop, the Shadow Spear they get off of Saga. And I like to get both dress down and borrower, like dress down for D's and borrower for, I don't know. Whereas if I go Force Speech Borrower, I think it's the same situation except I don't have Borrower. I have a Grief on top, which I can easily cast. Not now, though. Now I want to play Dress Down. I love Dress Down. Such a big fan of the card. I Dress Down. Draw. Attack. You're dead because you're 2 life and I have a 6/5. I have 61 cards, so that can't be right. When a deck is too fast with Palantír, should have not had it in the first place. And it's funny, like you're asking me about Orcish Bowmaster ban, and I said it out 3 times in a row. I do believe that it's gonna be banned, but I think it's gonna take a while. I think my prediction is gonna be banned before Modern Horizons 3 comes out, so that the format, so that we get to play the new cards and buy the new cards. That's my prediction. Yeah, this is very good. Buongiorno, Legacy Council. Grim Monolith. Got Train Spear as well? No. You got a lot of mana there. 4 mana. Karn? Ah, yeah. That's good. You minus, okay. Hope you don't get Tormo Script. That'd be annoying. They got liquid meta coating. Okay. Okay. I wish I grieved them first before making a land drop. So they can wasteland me. Now they can wasteland me. Otherwise I would have gotten a swamp. They have up to 5 mana this turn with Karn. I don't think I win. Mm-hmm. I can play bridge. And they can wasteland me. Turn 1 card, yeah, it doesn't happen very often in Legacy. I want turn 1 Grief, but it was too slow. Too slow for the format. I think I'm just taking a draw step here. And going to let go. Sheoldred Edict would be nice, but I don't have it. Opponent taps with 6 mana right now. The Mycosynth Lattice is of course not banned in Legacy, unlike it is in Modern. Not saying opponent should go for it, just saying it's not banned. Opponent has that available for them. I'll go Brainstorm. I can like Daze my Brainstorm, but I think it's just bad. I'm just okay, shuffling those days away. I did this Chromux Diamond to not do I want to play Brainstorm now? Yeah, I guess it's fine. I'll let Grind Luck up if I draw land. I don't, but I draw Sheoldred Edict. So I can Ponder Shuffle. Actually, I'm not shuffling this. Force is very good, and then that's the land to cast Sheoldred Edict. And unfortunately, there's a Murktide, which could have been a Daze, yeah. I just thought Daze sucked because they have at least 5 mana. Sorry, much more. They have 7 mana. Let's do it for 1. It's okay. Do you minus the card? Oh, you plus dice. That's nice. So I get to go land kill your card. There's a chalice in play, so I can cast Brainstorm. Only a Brazen Borrower to deal with it. I don't have a Powder Keg or explosives. The next draw is a dead draw. I need to keep Wasteland for my second land. I'll go Force. Whoa, Reshadow Port. I guess I have to Wasteland that. Now I know the top deck is a dead draw, but I have to Wasteland the port. Just gave them 1 mana for no reason, but hope it doesn't matter too much. Draw. Like, I don't feel like wastelanding Ancient Tomb leads me to anywhere. It's a new card. I wish I had a colored land to cast my drown. I think I'm locked now because I can't cast all my 1-drops that have card available. I think it's over now. One ring. Borrower? Yeah, I think I'll give up. I'll save some time for the next match. The crazy 114. Thank you for the second month. Yeah, my good streak is over. My good streak is over. First league that I get 2 losses in, so you know. Ah, hopefully I'll get it back for 4 seasons. All right, I'll think about the break. Come back for round 4. Round 4. Very good end. Probably can't lose, right? How do we lose with this hand? Low rock? Yeah. Reckless Scam is a good choice. Okay, round 4 begins now. We go Underground Sea Pass, welcoming a Wasteland, because our next spell is going to cost 1 anyway. So the Wasteland is just going to set them back a turn. Basically using the reverse Wasteland technique. That is, if you want to get Wastelanded, you just lead with a dual land. And if they Wasteland you, you're happy. They don't know your hand. Sometimes like, you know, like a 4 lands, 3 spells and you're just happy to get Wastelanded. And you just go Underground Sea Pass. And if your opponent hand is like, I don't know, if your opponent just Wastelands it, you don't need to put them on any range. If they're in the mood for a turn 1 Wasteland, they do so. My opponent goes like, dual land Delver and you don't have a turn 1 play and you don't have an Orc, it's fine to Wasteland and they might, you know, not have a second one. Okay, they don't shuffle and I'll go for my turn 2 Troll. I'll go for my turn 2 Troll. You can have Force and Daze around Daze. Draw. I like that, but first, let's just do the business. We just get our 6/5 in play. I even have a blue pitch for force now. Ball therapy. Running the Loch is good against counters. Sorry, good against combo. The name Force of Will. Rightfully so. Opponent might be on some kind of combo decks, maybe Cephalid Breakfast, maybe a Nausea Tantrums with Man's Desire. Yeah, Cephalid Breakfast. I think I pass here. I have my counter spell up, my removal spell up. I don't want to play Ponder and then my answers get matched by a Daze, which my opponent plays. It's important to, when you're ahead, just play around Daze in spots like this. Same thing against Doomsday, or in the mirror match as well, of course. An Orc plays well around Shuko. I get the proper removal spell for Shuko. Because it keeps it instant at sorcery speed. Whereas if they go like Nomad Cephalid, for example, then Orc does not stop the combo. If you don't know how my opponent combos, I made some videos with it. It's called Cephalid Breakfast. Okay, they go for Cephalid. I feel like I let it resolve. And then I go Orc. And if they have another Cephalid, I have Daze. If they have Force Pitch, I lose. They mill 3 cards. Wow, they have Pact of Negation as well. Opponent deck is very all in. Okay, they mill Narcomoeba. So that guy's in play. 3 packs to Orm's Chant. Yeah, Orm's Chant would have been very good here. Do they play Daze? Dr. Trunks? Three Days. Alright, so the Cabal Therapy, they know about Daze. I don't think they know about running the Loch, but I might be wrong. They named Daze. Alright. Oh, and they go for another Cephalid now. Impressive. Very impressive. So they basically went in hoping to get an Archamoeba, and they did. Very impressive. They didn't get an Archamoeba. I couldn't get rid of my Daze, but they did. Well done. I'm not conceding since they might have a Dread Return or Thassa's Oracle in hand. Super impressive when I never expect to lose this game, honestly. I just had it all. And it turned to Reanimate with Daze, Force, Orc, and Drown. I'll let them do it again. They might have Test Circle in end, and Cabal Therapy's here, so. They might also have an Archamoeba in hand now that I think about it. Because they usually play 3, and 1 was already found. So even if they have an Archamoeba in hand, they can't combo. Alright, they found an Archamoeba, so they're good to win. GG. This is Manuel Drudi. He top 8'd the showcase. He's been posting all his trophies on Twitter. His list has 1 less Daze, 1 less Troll, 3 more lands than I do, but they don't have Lórien Revealed. He doesn't have Lórien Revealed. He has 1 more Borrower. And then in the side he has Mana Misstep, Totivoid Walker, Plague Engineer, Powder Keg. So actually it's slightly different. Yeah, 2 more Fetchlands and 1 Watery Grave. So overall he has 1 more lands. Okay, so they played 3. No, okay, 2 Archamoebas only. Alright, so I ended up losing this game. There's like so much you want to sideboard in this matchup, and unfortunately you just can't. There's really too much you want to sideboard in this matchup. But also like you don't want to hurt your deck. I think like sideboarding very lightly is the best. Use Potter Keg in Legacy to kill Chalice, as well as a Seat of Synod and Great Furnace. The Reanimate Tessa's Oracle with Dread Return. Banned in Modern. Yeah, surgical extraction. You can have like you can have so many cards from your sideboard. Like you can set it in literally anything. Yeah, surgical stops them. It's just that it doesn't do too much outside of that. And when they combo, usually they're protected by either Lórien's Chant or Cabal Therapy or Counterspell, things like that. They had two Narcomoebas that they milled. Very old. One of the very old the combo strategy. Self mill Narcomoeba Dread Return. Remember one of my first ever tournament. I was playing like my random children deck, and they got paired against Bizarre, Manaless Dredge, and that's how I died. He used to kill with Narcomoebas, Dread Return, triggering Bridge from Below, and Flinking Zealot to give it all haste and attack. That was the way Manaless Dredge used to win at the very beginning. And now they don't even play Bridge from Below anymore. They don't play Dread Return anymore. Okay. This is much worse than the previous one. But I still feel like a keep. You wanna try to hold your Wasteland for Urza's Saga. Especially if this hand wants to deploy mana. I think I like to main phase Orc. Reason being, my opponent has shuffled with Ponder, so they are likely going to cast more cantrips, and I don't want them to go Brainstorm in response to Orc. You want to play Engineer against Elves. Well, Elves doesn't really exist anymore. And also, I just don't really like that card too much. I think the Plug Engineer against Orc is, I don't know. I mean, you have already plenty of one damage ping effects. I don't like the Plug Engineer in Legacy. Card doesn't get played as totally in Modern. I don't get why it would be played in Legacy. I'll go lane. Go. Still waiting on the Wasteland. Yeah, I know what you meant. Yeah, people play Plug Engineer. I also started with it. And then I went to 0. When it passes, we don't move. Their deck plays Daze, so we don't move. I want to go in upkeep, play Sauron's Ransom, and then Wasteland. Okay, they're doing something. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's this one, yeah. Do you ever look at other card games? No, Magic is already everything I want. Okay. I think I want to go Sauron's Ransom, holding up Wasteland. And if you go Daze, probably pay. Well, we'll see. I go Daze, actually Daze back. I feel like if he Dazed that, I was okay with it. I just paid. I don't know. I'd have to see in the moment. Oh, just this pile. Maybe there's a force. There isn't. And that too, Pact of Negation. Or Force of Will, of course. But you need a land first. Okay. I'll open with a Brainstorm. I want to go Grief, Pitch, Orc. Yeah, Lerandi, that was actually a good line. But ooh. I think I want to also go Grief again on the Source Splashers. Yeah. And then I go Murktide Regent. And then attack and pass. I drew a second land, but they don't have the combo anymore. Grief made sure my opponent didn't have answer for my Murktide and the Cephalid for their combo. So now they can just play like random creatures and keep them. upkeep. I'll fetch up a I'll fetch up a Mystic Sanctuary, put Sauron's Ransom on top, grow the Murktide, and pass because I can't play any spell. I think I can attack though. I can attack though. You can't attack only if you pick Kicker. Ooh. I actually lost the game. Crazy. That's fine. We can still get lucky here. With a force. I mean, I win if I get Fatal Push, Daze. And it. Oh wow, I actually lost. That's brutal. That's so brutal that I lost this game. Yeah, them or enchanting actually won them the game. If they didn't or enchant me, like if they just let me have the turn to play Sauron's Ransom, I would have gone land, dress down, up, and I would have won. My opponent played so well the whole match. Like even game one. They're impressive. Yeah, GG. So weird. I got paired against 4 combo matchups, which is very good for this deck. I'm 1-3. I feel like the losses were so close though. It's okay. After all the god run, it was about time I would get a cold run, I guess. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, round. Man, I only play 16 lands in this deck. I think this is a mulligan even for me. Deep. Got the scam. Wooded foothills. Mm-hmm. Mm. Eh. I think I just go land go. If they leave up Bujuka Bog is tough, but I don't think they do. Maybe they do. Rub a swamp, but I really don't have any plan. I guess I just need to find removal spell. That's like my only plan right now. My only plan right now. What I get, and then I'll push these. This saga is no joke. I'm just gonna make a construct now, and it's even a 2/2, so it doesn't die to my orc. Okay. They don't leave up mana for Bojuka Bog. Oh, they have it in hand? Come on! I'm gonna play land. I should have Ponder first. Because I could hit a Wasteland off of this Ponder. Okay. I get the trolling play. I don't know how good it's gonna be, but I can't get it back. I get a 10. You make 2 constructs. What's the matchup against Cephalids? I think it's good, yeah. I think this deck is good against combo, yeah. What it hates my graveyard. Oh, left from the loam. Alright, I'll concede to that. I can't be left from the loam. Sideboard. A lot of cards. Once again, we'll take out orcs. Take out Daze. Take out. Actually, I take out Grief, I think. Yeah, probably Daze is better than Grief. Maybe Grief is reasonable in the play. When it was special 62. It also makes sense to cut some Reanimate now I think about it. I'll go with this go. If you want to wasteland me, it's okay. Wait, both explosion and that's rare. Okay. And go. Wow, no lands. That's rare. I could scam you, but I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. Ooh, Mox Diamond. That's perfect to bounce. Dark Depths as well. Okay. I guess I'll go Sauron's Ransom here. I'll go for pile 2. Not great. On top, draw. I think I'm happy to just send Curio back on top of the Sauron's Ransom and pass. They don't do anything in there. In my end step, I'm gonna bounce Mox Diamond in upkeep. Rotation. A. Are they just all in? Oh, they are. We thought of push that instead. It's probably better, right? Yeah, it's probably better. It's also fun to take a screenshot, I think. You ever puddle push the Mart Ledge? I guess it was doing better if I didn't have Borrower. Okay, they pass. And I bounce the Mox Diamond now. And then I'll play the Borrower. That Veil Summer? Ooh, okay. That's why you do things in upkeep, by the way. Sure. Mazabeth. Chapter 2 of the Ring tempts you. Next time I can go for the Reanimate on Troll. A great first, I guess. Boom. Boom, boom. I think I'll bring back Daze on the draw. I can cut some amount of Reanimates. Nice. I like the Brainstorm first. And then I'll go for a Grief. Alone. And then I'll reanimate the troll. And pass. They dredged. I have Grove. Now this is actually a disaster. Because they can play it all this turn. I think I have to force here. It's not looking good. I thought I was winning easily, but the loam is very bad news. Yeah, I can quicken my clock. Let's see if I find an answer to loam. Where's an answer to loam? Problem is that my clock is not that great because I have Mazavith. I mean, I can just Hardcast Force to gain 3 life. Does that get me somewhere? Not really. But here I can just keep Palantír and deal 5 with its trigger. And play Murktide. Attack for 3, you get a 16. Maybe that actually wins the game. Next turn you have, yeah, maybe it's better than a random card. I don't know. I don't know if it is. Now end of turn, I'll scry 2. This goes to the bottom. This goes on top. Let's see if opponent wants to take 5 or make me draw a card. I won't regret. There was a surgical face up with a Sauron's Ransom. I didn't draw it. Opponent took 5. They're down to 11. They dredge. Nothing going on here, so. But I can't remake a token. Unless they drew Yavimaya. They got Testament Stage, Dark Depths, Field of the Dead. But they didn't play a 3rd land drop though. That's a mistake. Maybe they wanted to play around Wasteland. I don't know. Anyway, I feel like I don't need to. They go to 2. If I. So my opponent's gonna make me draw a card. I guess I will not play Grief in case I have a Force on top. Okay. I'll go top, top. I guess this goes to the bottom. No, top, top, just in case they mill. Very unlikely they mill, but just in case. Okay, and now do I want to surgical the loam? I think so. They have Punishing Fire, 4 Red Elemental Blasts. They have 2 of Visual Reclaimer only, 3 Endurances, 4 Exploration, 3 Silver Library. Jeez, should I bring back the Orcs? Maybe. Maybe actually I should bring back the Orcs. And I don't need all this Fatal Push if they have that little creatures. I want to take out the whole Reanimate Grief package. Bring in Orcs and Dazes. I think I still believe in push. It even kills the constructs. Keep. That creature let it resolve because I drown. It's okay. Not ideal, but countering this is so risky. Like they have another one. Okay. Vooded Bojuka Bog in their hand. Nice. Surgical Loam, I'll do this now so that I know. Okay, so they have port. Have endurance. Okay. And the deck didn't change. Okay. Now, as I said, they have port. I think I'm okay just going ponder. Yeah, I think I like lands. It's not ideal, but I think it's okay. If you pour to me, I think I'll shuffle. Okay, Reclaimer. I don't want to Wasteland because I have Drawing the Loch for it. I'll still go for Lórien if you tap my land. And get another Underground Sea. The top of the deck was not very good. I did like to have a land though. Okay, that's good. Go. Here's the one Endurance me before I can play Murktide. Yeah, Grief is not great. We'll go for Brainstorm end of turn. Nah, I'll just take a draw. We'll go for Brainstorm upkeep. No, I'll just take a draw. Then you use this, and then I draw in the Loch, the Elvish Reclaimer. But first, you use that. First, I wanna make you do the choice. You got Wasteland. You got Urza Saga. Okay, Urza Saga. Okay. Now I might need to go Brainstorm so that I find double blue because they don't really have a play. All right, bye bye, Murktide. Let's go to Maze a bit. So you have two cards. One is Endurance. Yeah, I'll play Brainstorm now. Not great to go Brainstorm upkeep. This is not good. Us. You can go. Fetch here before you can get, I don't know, maybe you can get a Shadow Spear. More hate on my poor graveyard. They can still stop me from getting double blue to cast Murktide next turn. Okay. I think I get Island so that if I draw a troll, I still have a swamp in my deck. When it offers the trade, I am not taking it. I have Dress Down, Borrower, plenty of ways to deal with a construct. They also have plenty of ways to deal with my Murktide, don't get me wrong. I should have had I should have had 2 Force 1 Daze. Having 3 Force was a mistake for sure. I get another Underground Sea. Pass. Yeah, wish I had the Daze. Would have been very, very good because I still would have had Force Bitch instead. I don't anymore, so. This was clearly a mistake that I made a few turns ago with a Brainstorm. Oh, yeah, I got so punished. Yeah, man, 1-4 today. Terrible run. Terrible run. Yeah. It's not over yet. If I traded with a Murktide, maybe I would have won the game with Palantír. Okay. Come on, let's draw an answer. We have plenty. Alright. That qualifies, actually. That qualifies as an answer. I put these over Reanimate and Grief, so happy with that. I'll go top actually here. You can't really make me mill. I just kill you easily, like a 6-drop and a 3-drop. Yeah. Palantír starts scrying and drawing. Maybe it's not over. Maybe there's a game. I guess I could have Punishing Fire. Force. Am I trading? I think so. They go Punishing Fire, I can Force of Negation it. Alright. Gone. Blast Zone. Alright, that's gonna kill the Palantír. Ooh, they didn't. Oh, makes sense. Yep, let's go Brainstorm. Hydroblast. What's Wasteland do? My opponent's gonna blow the Palantír regardless. I still think that's better than a random card. It goes to 3. If I had graveyard this Force of Negation, I would have drawn this Brainstorm last turn. Or if I'd forced the Pyroblast, I would have drawn the Wasteland. Maybe I should have forced the Pyroblast. I like all these cards very much. I'll draw the Orc now, because I can cast it. And then I can play Sauron's Ransom in upkeep. I love the Palantír, but yeah, happy with what this card did this game so far. Replace it itself, cried a lot, demanded an answer. It passes. And now we start the clock. They go to 8 and then attack down to 6. A must force in response. Because otherwise they got to 2020. And I know the top of my deck. And it doesn't have any answers to the 2020. I'll play this in response. I can hold up the Wasteland. Oh, actually, never mind. It's in the top of my deck. Okay, then. I just attack and pass. Alright. Where's the one card in hand? Play Sauron's Ransom. I can't play around crop rotation. I think they just drew Forest. I know one of the card is Brainstorm. So if it's not in the show pile, it's in the hidden pile. I think I like to take Brainstorm in end. Orc, put you to 2 this turn. I never expected to win this game. At some point, I guess the Orcish Bowmaster saved me. And the Palantír into Orc. Or we collected 50 play points. Kind of weird because usually this deck is bad against lands and it's good against combo, but you know, it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will be back as always for more legacy videos, modern video, and whatnot. If you enjoyed on YouTube, let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching.